This is the Next Gen Games Now tech review of the LG 4.1 channel sound system. The model in question is the soundplate 340 model. In the box you get the soundplate, an optical cable, a remote and a power cord. Benefits to a soundplate rather than a soundbar is the actual sort of design of it allows the TV to be placed on top of the soundplate rather than actually having the soundbar sort of in front of the TV, where you might not be able to sort of get it to fit, or you have to have it on a wall or something like that. Obviously you can place this on a different shelf. It doesn't have to go directly under the TV, but for space saving reasons, that's the way I've got it. Inputs on it, there's only one input, which is just an optical in. All I've done is connect the optical in cable to the TV and just run it all through that there. So you get four speakers on this for your mids and your highs. You get one here, one here, one here, and one here. You get two subwoofers. You can just about make it out there, but the vent for one is there, and the vent for the other is just there. And the subwoofers are located underneath the soundbar. I would do it, but it just means moving the TV and stuff like that. But it's all located underneath. The remote that you get is also a rather nice design. It looks metal. It's actually just a brushed plastic effect. It's pretty durable. It's very, very light, but it doesn't feel cheap or anything like that. It feels quite strong and sturdy. Actually, just do a quick drop test. Yeah, it's going to take quite a bit for that to stop working, to be honest. Simple layout because of the amount of inputs that you get going into it anyway. You've got power, cinema sound, volume, mute, optical, LG TV, Bluetooth. Just to quickly run through them. Obviously all those, the mute and volume is self-explanatory. I'll come to cinema sound in just a little bit. Optical, if you want to do it. So optical, that's obviously the main input to it. Well, the only input really in terms of your TV and your skyboxes and stuff like that. LG TV, you press that. If you've got a modern, I think 2014 onwards LG TV, it should have a wireless sync option on there. So this will wirelessly sync to any LG TV as well. I've not been able to test that. My LG TV is about 2 years old, so I haven't unfortunately got that option thrown in. Bluetooth, I've had a try of that. I played some music from my phone. One downside to this, because there's no option to change the level of the bass, mid or the high, I found with music that the bass was drowning out the mid and high in certain songs. Well, when the volume was turned up quite loud, run at a low volume, I didn't find any problem with that, to be honest. With the actual sound then as well, what we'll do is I'll give you a quick showing of it, what it's like now. Okay, so what I'm first going to do is just play it. If you just turned it on without using cinema sound, I've got it turned up to full. This is the sound that you're going to get. Mid, the bass wasn't too overpowering on that, so what I'm going to do is just quickly rewind it. We'll go back and watch it now with cinema sound on. Okay, so simply cinema sound, what it does, it increases the bass. It gives you more of a cinematic feel. So all you do is you press that, you can see it flashing, and now cinema sound is on. So what I find is the cinema sound, it just sort of increases the bass more than anything. It does sort of increase the high and mid. It's kind of like when you get a TV and it's got the 3D surround option on there as well. It doesn't really give you a proper 3D surround effect. It sort of just amplifies the sound a little bit more. That's what I find the cinema sound does. But what it does it really well. The bass is increased. I don't think you will have picked it up on this video as much as what you would do. But it definitely does help it. I watched some action films last night with a lot of shooting scenes in it, and then sort of kept testing them again with and without the cinema sound. you definitely do get a much more better punchy bass, much more of a definitive bass sound when you use that cinema sound option. So price wise, even though it's over a year old now, it still retails for about £350. I actually picked this up for £200 from the online site Very, very.co.uk. For £200, it's I would say it's worth the money. You can buy some sound bars with an external subwoofer. I was torn between the two. I went for this one just because you can actually put the TV on this as well. I'm happy with the sound. The only letdown is obviously when you play music from it, the bass does sort of drown out the sound on it as well. It would be good if you could sort of, choose how much bass you want, and mid and high as well. Overall, I'm really happy. It comes with an optical cable as well. Obviously, I think they've probably done that because that's the only input that it's got as well. But that saves you a bit of money as well. It all for £200. I'm happy with it. I've had to go on the PlayStation 4 as well, running games through it as well. Call of Duty sounds amazing from it. Games like Drive Club as well. Real big improvement in the sound aspect of that. So for gaming and watching films, highly rated. If you're just getting this just to obviously play music through as well, I'll probably maybe look at a different, maybe get like a Bose soundbar or something like that. But yeah, I would definitely recommend it. Don't pay more than £200, and I think you'd be disappointed with that.